Hello once again everyone and welcome back. I am your host Natty and this is the Net Reviews Awards. It's the time each year when I take a look at the previous year of things I have reviewed and I give out awards to what I find most deserving. This last year of music I have taken a look at has been a wide range for sure, but all rather interesting in their own ways. So without further ado, let's go right on in and give out some awards. The first award of the night is Best Collaboration. It's the award for the best song I have reviewed that was a collaboration between two separate groups or more. The nominees are Born to Be Yours by Imagine Dragons and Kygo, Numb/Encore by Linkin Park and Jay-Z, and finally, Mumford & Sons and Baba Maul's There Will Be Time. And the winner is There Will Be Time. I felt this song just had the best overall quality of the three nominees. Numb/Encore was certainly good too, but this is just my own opinion for this award. The next award of the night is Least Improved Group. It's the award for the group that has improved the least over their last efforts out. There is no doubt in my mind, but this year's award goes to Imagine Dragons. Origins was certainly a continuation of their Evolve era sound, with only a few songs breaking that mold off that album. So yeah, they get the award hands down. Next up we have the Most Improved Award. It is in contrast to the last award, but it's for the act who has improved the most compared to their most recent outing that I have reviewed. The nominees are few, but they are Ex-Ambassadors and Mumford & Sons. The winner is Ex-Ambassadors. I feel they win the award because VHS felt very samey quite often. Even if the band has a lot of talent and are a breath of fresh air to their specific genre, their works for their supposed to be second album have shown quite the improvement for them. They are fantastic songs, so yes, they most certainly win. We now come to the Most Average Album of 2018 award. Why most average and not worst? Well, the albums I have reviewed this year haven't been outrightly awful. They are, at worst, middling. In this regard, the album that wins this is hands down Origins by Imagine Dragons. It really isn't much more than average overall, even if some songs really stand out. Now we move on to a much more interesting award in my mind. A much more competitive category, that being Best Music Video of 2018 award. As we know, a great music video can really enhance a song or even stand out on its own and will be remembered more than the song is. This award is for the music video I feel is above the rest that I've reviewed this year. The nominees are Young Blood, Joyful, Natural, Hey Ya, and There Will Be Time. And the winner is Young Blood. I felt this video above the others was the most fascinating. It was a very interesting video and all the nominees had great videos, but Young Blood really went a step beyond in its story. The couple in their last moments reliving their youth, I enjoyed that very much. Great video. I couldn't do it justice by just talking about it, so go watch it. This next award will go to the song I felt was the quote-unquote worst of 2018. Now it's much more accurate to say most average, as there wasn't a truly awful song I reviewed this year, just mediocrity or meh. But it doesn't roll off the tongue as easy to say most average song of 2018. Plus when I say this way, you know what I mean. Anyway, the nominees are Born to Be Yours, Let's Get It Started, and Lost Cause. And the winner is Born to Be Yours. Now I know my opinion has been all over the place with this song, but it really is one of the poorest songs released by the group this year. To me, that is. Of course others can have their own opinions, but this is just my own. I already gave my 2 cents on the song when I reviewed it, so I won't go on here. On to the next award. Now for the contrast of the worst song of the year, now on to the best song of the year, by my opinion. This category was by far the hardest to make a decision on. All the nominees at one point or another were my favorite song of the year, But let's see which reigns supreme over them all now. Fun fact, all these songs coincidentally actually did come out in 2018. Handy. But yes, the nominees are Someone Saved My Life Tonight by Mumford & Sons, I Hope You're Happy by Blue October, Joyful by Ex Ambassadors, and Young Blood by 5 Seconds of Summer. And the winner is... Joyful! To be honest, all 4 of the songs are great and should definitely be checked out. However, the reason why Joyful wins for me is the version from its video. When you listen to Ex Ambassadors' stuff for the supposed to be second album, watch the music video versions. The songs are performed with live vocals and it adds so much life to them. The versions released as singles do not compare to the versions from the videos. The videos versions are superb. Listen to the song by listening to the videos, they are much better. Sam's vocal talent as well is amazing. But yes, Joyful is an excellent song to me. Each time I listen to it, I am always blown away and moved, especially when it gets to the saxophone solo. Let me tell you, one of the greatest saxophone solos there is in pop music. This is an excellent song, and I really do love it a lot. Same with all the other nominees, but yes, on to the final award of the night. We arrive at our final award of the night, and it is for Best Album of 2018. We took a look at what was the most average album. Now it's time for us to award the best of the year, based on what I reviewed, of course. There are only 3 nominees, as this last year I hadn't really taken a look at many albums. But the 3 I did are our nominees. They are Imagine Dragons' Origins, Blue October's Foiled, and Brother Bear's Soundtrack. And the winner of the Best Album of the Year, our final award of the night, is... Foiled by Blue October. I do feel that Foiled is still a very good album from a group that is very talented and has a fascinating story behind the scenes. I did give my thoughts already in full on the album, so I will try to keep that there. But this album was a passion project for me to do earlier last year. I definitely think more people should check it out, so if you can, definitely do. It's my album of 2018 out of all the ones I reviewed, so I definitely think it's worth a listen. That was our final award of the night, and thus the awards show is wrapped up. Thank you very much for watching, and I have been your host, Natty. I hope you all enjoyed. And at the end of this video, there will be a link to the whole playlist of things I reviewed in 2018. So if you wanted to check out all the nominees, that's a great way to do so. Let me know what your picks for each award would have been. I would love to hear. But for now, this has been Natty. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.